Hello everyone, welcome back to World of Warcraft Cataclysm Classic, Road to Loremaster. Whether you are new here or a familiar face, please enjoy the relaxing commentary of today's episode. And as always, I hope you are all doing well, and I thank you for joining me today. It means a lot. In the previous episode, we earned our achievement for Zanger Marsh, wrapping up our storylines in Zabrajin and Sporagar alike. Today, we once again find ourselves in line to try something new. The road to Loremaster continues, with Terrakar Forest. Let's get started with our very first quest, just outside of the Cenarian Thicket.
The winds guide you. May the eternal sun shine upon you.
We're looking to head into town, collect some Terramoth samples, and see what else is going on. I believe there are some additional quest pickups while we're here. Can't forget that a lot of these Terramoths produce one of the nastiest debuffs I've ever seen, basically preventing all attacks for a certain amount of time. When you're taking them on one at a time, it's not a big deal. However, if you pull multiples at a time, like 3 or 4 let's say, they can use that ability as a chain. And you could end up with like 8 seconds of not being able to press any buttons or even auto attack. It's kind of scary. So let's be cognizant of that. Let's only pull maybe 2 at a time from this point forward. Additional quest ahead that we can pick up from Warden Chilos. And let's grab the strange object while we're here as well. And then we'll have to go south of the village to collect some of the samples from the normal Terramoths. We'll kill the named Terramoth on top of the building here, and we're going to get something out of this. I don't know if any of these pieces of gear are going to be an upgrade or not. The weapon available for selection is a dagger, so we're not going to be interested in that. Yeah, I'm interested to see what kind of gear we get moving forward when we do all of the quests. It's been a long time since I've picked up gear from Terrakar or Blade's Edge or Netherstorm. Normally you have access to Wrath of the Lich King far before that. And so you don't really get to see the pieces of gear and what they look like from the later Outland zones. Alright, named NPC killed. Now we just need to collect the rest of our samples. Still need 2 Vicious Terramoth samples and then the 4 regular samples. This episode might mark the first time in a long time that we have run out of rested experience. I think there's a good chance that we might run out of that today. It's actually kind of a shame. I wish we hadn't gotten it, if I'm being honest. I would have liked to spend as much time in Outland as humanly possible, while still progressing, that is. Alright, we got all of the Vicious Terramoth samples. Now we're going to go ahead and collect the normal ones to the south. And again, probably going to take these guys on 1 or 2 at a time at most. We don't want those debuffs stacking on top of each other, preventing us from attacking. Go. Those ones are pretty easy.
I've been expecting you. Go in peace. We shall meet again.
And we're gonna look for Empor and his bodyguard in between here and Shatrath. I think they also go to Turim as well, but we'll line up the road to Shatrath first and see if we can find them. There they are. That was nice and easy.
We survived. Akal Hector. So long. Peace for you.
Alright, we've got a breadcrumb for Shatrath. I'm interested to see how many quests within the city we have to do towards the Terrakar achievement. I'd rather save those quest lines for last, at least some of them. Some of them are okay. But I feel like some of them may not be necessary. And I'd rather skip most of them if possible. There's a couple of like kill quest related ones where you take on some Arakoa to the south. And I think those we can tackle.
Hey there.
Speak to Leader Adal, we can do that. That's going to take a second. I guess what I'm trying to say is let's try to avoid doing the Shatrath tour if we can. Yeah, like this one we can pick up, retrieve some of the stolen goods. Looks like we'll get a nice ring out of it. I am okay with doing that one. We'll speak with Adal real quick just to turn that one in. In fact, let's open up our achievement log and get Terrakar marked and ready. 68 quests to complete. Let's see if this counts towards it. Yeah, it definitely does. City of Light. We're gonna save City of Light until the very end if we do end up needing it. So that being said, let's take a look at the map. We can go to, I believe it's like Stonebreaker Post or something like that in the middle, or we can go straight for the stolen goods. I suppose we can grab the stolen goods first, and then we'll head over to our main questing hub next. We've arrived at Vale Skith. Let's collect our stolen supplies. Got our first couple of stolen goods. Picking up Arakoa feathers as well. These look like they could potentially sell for something on the auction house. So perhaps we will hold on to those. And there we go. Done with the stolen goods. Let's go over to Stonebreaker. Stonebreaker Hold, that's probably what it's called. Here we are, Stonebreaker Hold. Let's get those exclamation points sorted out, and then we'll head out.
Strength and honor go forth.
Greetings, strength, fight well.
What can I help you with? Lokar!
Mokra. A new Belore Delinar. Hold your head high. Farewell. Stay the course.
Speak, friend. Be safe. Strength. Go forth. Victory.
Strength and honor. Strength for the Horde.
Alright, we've got all kinds of stuff that we can do right now. Probably gonna head north first. There are more quests to be had in the Bone Wastes, but we'll hold off on the Bone Lashers until then. In the meantime, why don't we go ahead and deal with the Timberwarg pelts, the Warp Stalkers, the Arakoa, and the Alemba Seed Oil. There's a couple of things we could turn in Shatrath. We'll hold off on those for a bit. I am excited about the wargs and the warp stalkers, though. I'm gonna get some more skinning in. So crazy how many not high leather scraps that you pick up even even after entering your third zone in the region. I'm pretty sure we've never seen ruined leather scraps of any kind since you basically start your skinning journey. And then they, for some reason, decided to bring that back when TBC came out. Which is why those scraps are actually worth something on the auction house. They're not just scraps. They're valuable skill ups for any leatherworker trying to go through that level range for the Outland recipes. Alright, we are just to the south of Shatrath, made our way all the way back to the west. We'll clean up the rest of our timberwork pelts while we're here, and let's slay our first named NPC over by the same Arakoa camp that we were before. We'll take them on, we'll deal with the Scout Nephthys. I believe that's a quest where we have to put on some sort of disguise and infiltrate a camp just north of the Scout. This is where flying is definitely going to come in handy. We can skip straight to the named NPC, which should be up here somewhere. Yeah, right there. Urdak should be who we're looking for. Alright, let's go ahead and mosey on over to Scout Nephthys now, and we'll take care of that storyline. Completed our collection of Alemba seeds. Got another timber work here. We still need 2 more of those pelts.
Okie dokie.
While in disguise, speak with the Shadowy Initiate, the Shadowy Laborer, and the Shadowy Advisor.
Stay away from the voodoo.
Right, we're in disguise. Now, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we cannot get on our mount, whether it's ground or flying. I think we actually have to run the whole way to maintain our disguise. We've got a Terracone here. I'm not going to touch that either. For the time being. Okay, and we've already broken our disguise. The Shadowy Hunter has found us. Yep. We'll go ahead and take these 2 out. I think we need to go back to reapply the disguise, if I'm not mistaken. So So let's note that the next time we come in here. Avoid the hunters. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't think we have the disguise on us.
Talk to me.
Let's try that again. So we've got 3 people we got to speak to while avoiding the hunters in the area. So we want an initiate at some point. Do we need the summoner? Let's avoid the hunter. The hunter's coming around. Let's just make sure. Initiate laborer advisor. Probably going to find the laborers outside of the camp. If I had to guess. Interesting, I don't see any. Well, I have to assume that the advisor is on the inside of this building, so we can always go in there first. I do see a laborer right there. Just walking down the path. Alright, we just need the advisor. And we should be good to go now. Oh, using Battle Shout completely brought us out of our disguise. Let's pop all of our cooldowns. Not a problem. Let's head back to Scout Nephthys and get our next set of marching orders.
Don't be shy.
Alright, time to go in there and kill. What are we going to get out of this? Ooh, okay, we're going to get a two-handed weapon out of this. Yeah, we're not far off from level 68, and then at 69 we can use Titan's Grip, so we're definitely going to want this two-handed mace for sure.
Be seeing ya.
We're going to want it for arms anyway. If we do find a second two-handed weapon by the time we hit level 69, then we'll stick with Fury. If we don't, then at that point I think We'll switch over to arms for a little bit. We do have this two-handed sword as well, but this one's starting to get a little bit old. So I think we'll just ignore that one. That being said, we got a lot of stuff to kill. So let's get into it. Still got a lot of summoners to kill. Let's go ahead and take out the Shadow Master while we're here, though. And we'll come back out and take care of the rest of the summoners. 3 more summoners and then we'll be done. We're all done. It looks like we don't have to report back to Scout Nephthys. We can go back to Stonebreaker Hold for that. Let's collect our final Timberwork pelt, and then we'll head north to continue our quest in stymieing the Arakoa. Take care of Arakoa Warpath as well. We are now arriving at Vale Resk. We've got Talonites and Sorcerers to kill, as well as another named enemy. Hopefully these Talonites do not have ranged attacks. It looks like they don't, so we can pull a bunch. we just need 2 more Talonites and our named enemy. Let's go and take care of him first. Hopefully there's some Talonites nearby. Looks like these are all wing guards. That's okay. Alright, we can say goodbye to Vale Resk, and let's see, let's fulfill our final objective for stymieing the Arakoa, just to the east. And there we can head south and take out the Warp Stalkers, and then head even further south to deal with some Warped Peons. There's going to be some additional quests for that quest to the south. There's going to be quite a few to do there. Vale Shanor. Let's get our target and get out. Let's get those Warp Stalkers. that's it for the Warp Stalkers. Beautiful. Got a lot of quests to turn in, so I feel like we got pretty far, made some pretty decent progress. But guys, I think I'm going to stop it right here for today's episode. In the next one, we will of course continue our journey through Outland and through Terakar Forest. I thank all of you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.